Hello, my name is Sarah Durkin, and someone who cares about you has asked us to provide this information packet so that you too may begin benefiting from improved health. People endure a tremendous amount of discomfort needlessly. For example, perhaps you are unable to go to the park with the kids because you don't feel up to it, or maybe you find yourself so exhausted in the evening that you're going to bed early, missing out on quality time with your family. Perhaps you can't sleep at night due to aches and pains, and as a result you are unable to function up to par at work, and others are getting promoted all around you. Many people blame stress on their condition and accept it as a part of life. Others may think the problem is a result of an old injury or accident of years ago and do not realize that there is something they could be doing about it right now. Thousands of people are suffering simply because they do not recognize these as being symptoms. They are experiencing symptoms. A symptom is a signal that something is wrong. You or someone you may know could be suffering from symptoms right now that are limiting the quality of your life. Some very common symptoms are headaches, fatigue, sleep trouble, sinus and allergies, irritability and mood swings, digestive troubles. We understand the cause and have the solution.
Every week, my body is banged up like you wouldn't believe, and the Pro Adjuster is able to get me back in shape to the point where I feel good, my body feels good, and I figure if I feel good, then I'll play good.
After experiencing 25 years of pain in my neck and back, I finally broke down and went to see a neurosurgeon. The diagnosis was such that surgery really wasn't an option, and I should live with the pain for the balance of my life. I'm here to say that after 2 weeks of being treated on the Pro Adjuster, not only pain-free, but I feel like it has saved my life.
Understanding NIS is the first step in improving your health care. Did you know that your brain and your spinal cord control your entire body? Nerves communicate to your body through your spine and nervous system. When your brain and body cannot communicate properly due to interference, the problem is called nerve impingement syndrome. What are some of the causes of nerve impingement syndrome? Fact. Did you know that 80% of all births result in NIS? Fact. Did you know that 40% of all children will fall on their heads by the age of 1? This can cause nerve impingement syndrome. Fact. Children between the ages of 2 and 5 fall at least 200 times. This can cause nerve impingement syndrome. Fact. 70% of all teenagers are in car accidents within 2 years of getting their driver's license. Were you? Car accidents can cause nerve impingement syndrome. Other contributing factors are poor posture, failure to exercise, poor diet, relationship stress, financial stress, improper lifting and bending, repetitive motion. Which one or more of these caused your nerve impingement syndrome? With such a large number of causes of NIS, it is very possible that most people will experience this at some point during their lives. The real issue, though, is the symptoms, and by the time you get symptoms, it means that the illness has already occurred. When your body has this problem over time, it will attempt to compensate for the problems. These changes are physical and can result in chronic pain. Symptoms are a signal that something is wrong. Waiting for them to go away can cause the problem to worsen. They should be addressed immediately. With the large number of causes for NIS, it is very possible that most of us will experience this at some point during our lives. The real issue, however, is that the symptoms may not manifest themselves for a number of years. This new chiropractic specific technology is called the Pro Adjuster. The doctors of chiropractic use this very advanced technology to scientifically pinpoint and treat the cause of the symptoms.
Chicago. This is Fox News in the Morning. technology used by NASA is now popular in the chiropractor's office. Stay with us as Fox News in the Morning continues. Pro Adjuster was first developed by NASA to evaluate whether the rivets of the space shuttle could withstand the vibration of takeoff and landing. Then the technology was used to test metal fatigue on aircraft. And now an engineer has made it work for the human body. Used on the neck or spine, the Pro Adjuster is designed to evaluate body alignment. Chiropractors have to be licensed to operate it, and it works on kids and adults.
There's actually a sensor in here, and the purpose of the sensor is to determine whether or not there's normal motion occurring in the spine. And then that information gets relayed to the computer, and a graph shows up on the computer. A bell-shaped curve, like these, would indicate normal motion. Anything other than a bell-shaped curve would indicate an area where a joint wasn't moving properly.
It's helpful for the patient who can see on screen what needs to be changed.
We started this practice doing manual adjusting. I have no problem doing manual adjusting. However, once patients try this out, we really haven't had anyone that wants to go back.
And many patients seem to prefer the Pro Adjuster.
The doctor of chiropractic has a very specific job. His or her job is to find the nerve impingement syndrome and to remove as much of it as possible. The Pro Adjuster is fast, accurate, and FDA approved, but, best of all, pain-free.
My wife and I, we were at our wits' end with our daughter's condition. She's 2 years old. She was having uncontrollable stomach problems. She was evaluated with the Pro Adjuster, and the results are simply amazing. Her condition improved after 2 visits. After 4 visits, her condition improved 100%. She no longer has the stomach problems. She also had a problem with her leg that after the 3rd visit was fixed, in my opinion, permanently.
We start with a comprehensive consultation to understand your medical history and to determine your level of nerve impingement syndrome. After the consultation, the doctor will then use the Pro Adjuster to analyze your spine. You and the doctor will be able to see your spinal profile and go over the results. The doctor will then treat the area using the Pro Adjuster to effectively change the alignment of your spine. There is a difference to how you can approach your health naturally. This is what I want you to understand. Your symptoms are the last thing that happens in disease, not the first. Now that you can see the value, take control and responsibility for your health. Let us help you improve your health and well-being immediately.